Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for having time with us again. I just want to appreciate your being there every time. Just clicking that button and listen to us. I really appreciate your time so much. Today, I just feel a bit tired. I just realized that it has taken a bit long since I last recorded this. I have given myself a challenge. I want to make sure at least I have over 30 episodes of what we're having today. I was asking myself, there are so many things that came into my mind. We've done over 100 weddings. You people have done, you've given us an immense work. The editing process, the working on the video, the putting the things together, coming with ideas on field, or some things you've planned and some things you just reach in the field and you think, how can I add value to this wedding video? How can I add value to this thing that we are doing? It made me ask myself most of the time, do this really marriages work? But people keep asking. Some people pop in the office, they come here and they see us making banners, they were making things dealing with weddings. And they keep asking, like there's a friend of mine, he's a very negative person. Every time he kept asking, these people, you're making them banners, they are doing wedding today, after some few days, 3 months, after 6 months, people have separated. And it has become so common that even the people that we work with, some of them would not, from their sentiments, you'd gauge in their minds, you just feel these people don't really believe in what we do. I stand here today, I have like an obligation to really stand with what I do. I do videos and photography for weddings. I can't come to your wedding and I don't believe that it really works. I think this, I just need to put it up there. I can't come to your wedding and I don't really believe that actually the marriage works. Today, I kept asking myself, this thing called wedding, why should you do a wedding? Do marriages really work? I hope you're going to stay tuned for the next few minutes as we just go through. These are personal thoughts and I hope they add value to someone. There is one thing I learned in life, that there is a lot that goes on in life, and unfortunately, we give a lot of publicity to negativity. Today, if something bad happens, most of you people watching, you would easily share stuff that is negative. You would easily, when people are fighting, people are insulting each other, you'd easily just record, People are even drowning, for God's sake. People are even drowning. There's fire somewhere. And you're there, you take your phone and you take video of that and you post immediately on social media. There's a lot of negativity that goes on, particularly in marriage. There's a lot of negative publicity that is there in marriage. Out of the 100 weddings I've done, I can honestly say there are only around 4 or 5 that I know of that have not really worked. But can I use that 4 to say 4% of the marriages we've covered? Can I come here and stand and say marriages do not work? I have friends, I have people whom I admire so much, who have stayed in marriages for 50 years, 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, 2 years, and I still learn a lot from them, and I believe marriage works. But a lot of that information is not shared. We always want to just click on things which are negative. So in my opinion, I want to believe that if we have social responsibility, we come out there and say, I'm not going to post anything that is negative. I'm not going to put something on social media that is not adding value to someone else. And the society is going to be a very wonderful place to live in. I just have this challenge within myself. Anything I share on Facebook, anything I share on Twitter, anything I share on WhatsApp, it has to be adding value to someone else. My sons will tomorrow look at this video, and my desire is that one day it is going to inspire them. Do really marriages work? Yes, they do work. Come to think of it this way, people get accidents in the road. Like you hear people were traveling from point A to point B and they got accident. 20 people died, 5 people died, 2 people died. How many are injured? People are not even walking out of that. Do people stop traveling because they get accidents? We have had even aeroplanes that got lost in space. Does it mean people don't fly because an aeroplane got lost? Are you trying to tell me that people will stop getting married because others' marriages are breaking? I have had a lot of negative publicity. You will hear a lot of issues of divorce, but you will not hear of cases, of situations, of people who stuck together and they are still together and believe in what they are in. You will rarely hear that. Today, I just want to mention this because it has been something that has been really in my mind. Some of us have gone through challenges in life, and we are saying failure is not falling down. Failure is staying down. If I fall today, if I fall down today, that is not a problem. The problem will come when you come tomorrow at the same place, at the same spot where I fell yesterday, and you still find me there. Then you ask me, what is the problem? Then I say, I fell yesterday. Now there is a problem. So my point is, we have challenges in life, we go through them, and adversity brings advancement. A guy used to say, if you have gone through a situation that is tough, you have it's like you've graduated, you've gone through a situation that has made you to be able to even speak on behalf of other people who are going through the same thing. You are in a better position to talk to someone else about marriage compared to someone who reads notes, for example. Another thing is to say, if you have fallen, do not pull other people down. You can learn from other people who are growing. You can just take that positively and move on. So to me, if you ask me today, do marriages really work? I tell you without blinking my eyes, marriage really works. You are what you respond to. You are what you respond to. If someone insults you today, that's not an issue. It becomes an issue if you start responding to that. If you insult me today, it's okay. The only problem will come when I start. It's just like you're playing with a pig. When you start playing with a pig, when you go in the mud, the pig will be happy that you played with it in the mud. For it, that's the environment it wants you to be. You are what you respond to. Respond to only important things. Do what you know is right. Do what you know is good to do, and just keep on moving on.